Hello Virgo, welcome back to Tic Tac Tarot. I'm Milo and I'm going to be your reader for today. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you for tuning in. And if you're a return viewer, thank you again for supporting me. If you're returning from Be Loved, Receive Love Tarot, I appreciate you guys for following me over. I was midway through your video when I got a very important phone call. I tried to pause the recording and it didn't work. So luckily our spread is still open and it's still very fresh in my mind and my energy, so I'm going to just leave the spread on the table and start over from the get-go and give you your reading the way it was intended. So the oracle deck that I used today for you was the Sacred Creators Oracle by Chris-Anne. So because we're Virgos, I'm also a fellow Virgo. I also did the Light Seers Tarot by the same creator. Okay? We're also going to get, which I had not even started yet, getting clarity for your spread with the Classic Rider-Waite. Now, keep in mind that this may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't try to make something fit. Okay? Your main character energy in your own story, which is funny because that's kind of what we're talking about in the spread. And as always, gender not specific. If I say he or she, I'm referring to a character on the cards, not you or your person specifically. So, the oracle card that was brought out was You Are Epic. Number 4 could be significant for you. This card is pretty self-explanatory, but what I love is that the base card energy was cut the cords of doubt. So if you line it up together, it makes a sentence. Cut the cords of doubt, you are epic. Okay? So you're doubting yourself right now, and you don't need to, because the universe is literally telling you that you are epic. You are an amazing person. You're a leader. You are a healer. Some of you could be into tarot yourselves. Some of you could have leadership roles in whatever it is that you're doing. And some of you could be like kind of the head of your family. But with that being said, I'm going to jump right back into your reading here and start from the beginning. So when I pulled your spread out, your base energy was the 9 of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment's coming in. Whatever it is that you're wishing for, it's really about to happen. It's about to pop off, is what I'm hearing. At the top of your read, you have Knight of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Four of Wands. Right now, you are very, very focused on your money and your home life stability. So your financial stability and your home life stability. That means making sure your family is fed, clothed, taken care of, making sure that everybody's healthy, happy, but you're also focused on making sure that you have the money in order to do certain things for your family. Not overspending, not, making bad investments, keeping within a budget, that kind of energy, which is something that Virgos are very good at, organizing their life. They're really good at organizing their life when it comes to other people, but heaven forbid you organize your mental health. I know. Trust me. I know. So, that's pretty much where I was when I got the phone call. And you were literally about to get a message. And the phone call, I was about to say, was clarity, but I really had to take that phone call. It had to do with my mental health. So, you're waiting on somebody to reach out to you. And this is someone who is very passionate about you. And it doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be. But you've been waiting to hear from somebody for a while. You've been waiting for a message for a while. And here's the thing. You've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and the roots are growing deeper and deeper. You've been working on yourself while you wait for this message to come in, while you wait for a return of somebody, a return on investment possibly. But you don't feel like much has happened, because on the outside, you only see this little blossom, right? You only see the signs and synchronicities that this message is coming in, this person is coming back, whatever this might be. But underneath the surface, you don't see all this work that you've done in order to create a stable and safe space for this person to return to. And what I always see about this, and I do believe it's in this book, but I'm not going to pull it out because I can just tell you, you can't pull the plant out to make sure that it's still growing, right? You can't keep unearthing something in order to see if the roots are growing, if it's, you know, progressing the way you want it to. You have to literally let it go and wait and be patient. And that's what this card is talking about. You know, the fruits of your labor can't be harvested until there's fruit on the tree. You can't keep pulling something up and going, is it growing? Is it growing? Right? Is it coming? Is it coming? Is it coming? And that's what the kind of energy that you're in is. This, is it happening? Is it coming? Is it happening? Is it coming? And that's why you're kind of in this stagnant energy. So you need to cut the cords of doubt. Yes, whatever this is that whatever message you're waiting for, it is coming. And it's going to be your happiness. It's going to be your 10 of Cups. It's going to be your 9 of Cups, sorry. It's funny that I would say 8 of Cups, which is talking about walking away from stuff that no longer serves you. However, you know, you manifest your reality. So if you feel stuck, if you feel like this isn't happening for you, you're doing it to yourself. And you can stay in that stuck energy. We all have free will, but these cards are here to remind you that what it is that you're waiting for is coming. This is your sign, even though you keep looking for it in possibly other readers, in possible, like your own tarot readings and stuff like that. Whatever it is that you're waiting for, it's coming. I promise you that. But you need to just let it go, let it grow, okay? Then you have Knight of Swords, 9 of Wands, 6 of Swords. Now these are all a little bit darker, and I think that what this is trying to tell me for you is not to be in a rush, not to be in a hurry, and not to be in a negative mindset and on guard, because when this person comes in, it might give you a bit of anxiety because you've been waiting so long for it that when it finally happens, you're like, oh God, what do I do now? Which is a typical Virgo thing to do. Want something, and then when it shows up, you don't know what to do with it. So this is asking you to, you know, not be in a rush to go after anything right now. This is asking you to sit and keep working on yourself. Still stay in that mode of working on yourself, working on your finances, working on making a stable home life for whatever human or person or message, for whatever it is that you're asking about to come in. Okay? So, let's get you some clarity on these cards. Ace of Pentacles. This offer, it's an offer that's coming in. Romantic, employment, investment, whatever this is, it's coming. I promise. I want to get the 7 of Pentacles. I want to try and push into your energy a little bit more and figure out what it is that you keep waiting for. Knight of Swords again, for somebody to return. Possibly somebody that you cut ties with in the past. Or somebody that cut ties with you. One more card. Possibly another earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, you're waiting. You've been in hangman energy for a while. You want somebody to return, but you want to be in a better position than you were when they left. And the universe wants to give that to you, but I think right now you're not quite in that position yet. You're not in that position that you want to be in order for this to come back around. And the universe, when you manifest something, It wants you to be where you want to be before it brings that back around. And that's why this is stagnant right now. You're so focused on why it hasn't come in yet that you don't see that you've manifested yourself to be way better than you were before when this comes back in. So you need to be way better than you were before for this to come back in. And now you're going to sit here and go, well, yeah, I am better than I was. But you're not. You are, but you're not where you wanted to be when this person came back in. And that's why the universe is delaying this, because they're like, you need to focus on yourself right now, and you need to be exactly where you wanted to be for this person to come back in. And I keep getting an itchy nose here, so that's, I'm not lying about this. Okay. I want to clarify this Knight of Swords here because it's come up twice. This impulsivity. Yeah. You're waiting for this return. And you almost want to go after it yourself because you're a Virgo, you're epic, and, you know, you like to take charge in things. You like to, you know, make moves on things. But this is asking you to be patient. This is asking you to stop pulling the roots up to see if it's happening for you. Okay? Because you need to focus on yourself. You want to, you can ruin the magic by being too logical in the situation, right? You're saying, I keep seeing this person coming back. This person's coming back. Well, I could just go back, right? Like, that's not how the universe works. Yeah, you could just go back. You do have free will. But if you go back too soon, you can mess it all up. And your wish fulfillment can be destroyed, okay? So, be easy on that. And I want to get this Four of Wands because this is also my Twin Flame card. It's my wish fulfillment card as well. But it's also like a celebration. And I want to see what this is. Four of Wands, Spirit. Why is the Four of Wands here? Why is it just half the deck? That's why the Four of Wands is here. Yeah. Pages, messages. Your Four of Wands is here because you want this reunion, this reconciliation. You want, you know, to celebrate again with somebody. But you're also kind of stuck. Like, do I actually want this? You know, it's been so long since this person has been in your life that you're not sure if this is actually going to happen. I think that because you were so focused on when is this happening, you've stalemated this energy to come back in, and it's been a very long time for you. So now you're like second guessing yourself, which is a typical Virgo thing to do, is to second guess and overthink things. But I really feel like this is going to come in when you least expect it. When you stop overthinking it, when you kind of take that blindfold off and just allow the universe to work its magic. I mean, I've got my line here, so I would technically be done, but what I'll do for you, and I'm being guided to do it off this deck, is to find out what you don't see coming. Okay? What you don't see coming is that all your anxiety is for naught. You're not listening to the signs and synchronicities that this person is coming back. You know, you keep doubting it. And you need to stop doubting it. You need to start living in the present moment and stop doubting that this message is coming, that this person is coming back, or whatever this is. I know that might get you in this like, oh, you're just going to let me live in my Delulu. Well, maybe you need to live in your Delulu a little bit, because the universe is a magical place, and anything can happen. I'm getting the song by Ellie Gouldie, Anything Can Happen, in my head right now. You need to focus possibly on your studies if you're in school or you want to go back to school for something. Sometimes, I mean, you could want to write a book, or you could be reading a lot of books. But whatever this is, it's the inspiration in order to bring. You've got 3 pages out here. You need to be inspired again. You need to go from this 9 of Swords energy, 9 of Wands energy. You need to put an end to this stuff and trust in the universe, Hierophant energy. You need to trust in the higher realms and the higher powers and what you believe in, that, you know, it may seem far off toward me, but in the grand scheme of things, it's very close. You are very close to what it is you desire, to your wish fulfillment here. And what you don't see is that it's going to happen when you least expect it. Yeah. Okay, so right away, I am getting a little scene from one of my favorite cartoons called Legends of the Guardians, the Owls of Gaul. So there's, right before they're about to fly off across an ocean, essentially, there's this like old wise badger that is, oh, the future is foretold, right? And right away, there will be one who doubts, and that's you. Okay, if you haven't seen this movie, please go check it out. It's a great cartoon. But as they're flying out, and you know, they're not turning back, and they've just started, this wise badger, fortune teller, kind of whatever, goes, when you've flown as far as you can, and you know, and it feels like you can't go on, you're halfway there. And all they say is, what did they say? And the little bird goes, we're halfway there, right? You need to be in that energy. You need to, you know, like, we're halfway there. You might not feel like you're halfway there, but you got to feel like you're halfway there. Because this love message, this offer, this wish fulfillment, it's not going to come in until you know, cut the cords of doubt here. This message is coming, and it's halfway there, okay? Time is an illusion, and the universe doesn't give a crap about what timeline you think that things should happen, right? Time is an illusion. So this return, this message is coming in when you cut the cords of doubt, and that's why this 5 of Swords is here. You need to cut cords with your doubt. Not cut cords with people, not cut cords with, you know, the universe. You need to cut cords with your own dang doubt. Okay? And that's as simple as it goes. So what you don't see coming is this message is coming when it feels like when you're just fed up and you're done. Because that's when you release it. When you stop fighting it, when you stop looking for the signs, when you stop, I mean, you're going to see them. And that's part of the test, I think, is you're going to see the signs, you're going to see the synchronicities, you're going to see this person in everything that you do, and yada, yada, yada. But until you just go, there it is, and you continue on with your life, oh, there's another sign, and continue on with your life, the universe is just reminding you that what you wished for is coming, what you wish for is coming back. But you need, you wished for love, clearly. You need to look in the mirror and see that you're not actually tied down by your doubt. That you're just, it's all in your head, right? It's all in your head. Your wish fulfillment is coming in. And the universe keeps showing you signs that this person is coming back because it wants to remind you, hey, we still got you. We still know that you want this, but you need to accept it for yourself. And instead of going, there's a sign. Yeah, I doubt it though. You know, like, you need to get out of that, yeah, I doubt it though energy. You know, when you listen to a tarot reading and they're like, your person's about to message you, and you go, nah, I doubt it. You are literally postponing You are literally telling the universe, no, that's not gonna happen. When the universe is telling you it's gonna happen and you're refusing the universe, come on. You need to release that. You are epic and you know it. And you are a very spiritual individual. Obviously, you're listening to tarot readings. So that's what I have for you. I'm going to leave it there as I cut the deck. There's your energy. Yeah, you're waiting. You're waiting patiently. But you gotta get out of that spilled milk energy. You gotta get out of the woe is me energy, okay? There's always hope. There's always hope. Anything can happen. So that's what that's gonna be the title of the thing. Anything can happen. Okay? You need to release your hold on the doubt. Because you are epic. So I'm gonna leave it there. For real this time. Until next time, Virgo, I will see you in January. Keep an eye out for some collective readings or pick piles this month coming out of the channel. But until then, take care. Love and light.